Hello, everybody. This is going to be a re-upload review for Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid's #1 film, Companion. Now, I actually had this review up on my channel, but it actually got taken down to violating the fucking policies. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. Not going to do like a re-upload and just copy and paste what I said. I don't even have that video anymore, so the video was up. But quite frankly, what I can say, guys, from what I remember and from my experiences today is that the film still holds up. The film is awesome. The first time I watched this movie, I was actually hearing a lot of things about it prior to my watching that. A lot of people were saying that, hey, this movie's good, but it was spoiled. The whole fucking thing was just spoiled. Everything was just on the trailer. All this was just put out there, told, put on display. So everyone got to see pretty much the whole movie in a trailer. But guys, when I actually rewatched the movie, I didn't get that at all. I actually had a lot of surprises, had a lot of good times. Jack Quaid, he's an upcoming star that, I'm familiar with Scream. Sophie Thatcher, I was familiar with her in Heretic. And seeing them together and collide in this horror, comedy, little bit of action, romance, even maybe even an adventure going on here. This was a movie, guys, that really threw me for a loop, and I had a good time all around. I thought all the characters from Patrick to Josh to Iris to Sergey, everybody was great in this movie. I honestly was really thrown for a loop. So far, guys, this is one of my favorite movies of 2025. Nothing has yet to beat this. I actually did another review and watched The Gorge. The Gorge was also a good movie, another love story, action, all that going on. But I'm telling you guys, nothing compares to the beauty that Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid brought and collided along with Companion. Now, this is the director's debut film. This is his first movie, and I have faith in this director. How hard he went and how great this movie was, put together. He said that he wanted to put a bunch of genres into one because this being his first movie, he didn't know if it was going to be his only movie and wanted to shoot his shot, which was, colliding everything he knew how to do, which was a little bit of horror, a little bit of action, a little bit of comedy, a little bit of romance, a little bit of all this, which makes sense because, I like things that are like that. Just this explosive of just different genres, not just something that's just a complete theme of horror, which is fine, but just like music, it's kind of like what a new band is Sleep Token is doing. This band is really doing a lot of things that us fans are kind of like, yo, what genre is this? And it's alternative, it's a little bit of hip hop, a little bit of metal, it's alternative, it's all this stuff. And there's nothing wrong with combining genres in the blend. I mean, hell, I even have a tattoo of it, Hybrid Theory, which is a combine of rock and rap. So I love that. Love the blend. That was awesome. The movie fucking just, the movie shows off. The movie really shows off for what it is. The movie doesn't really, take its time. It doesn't really take like 40 minutes and all that to kick in and have shit start. Really picks up good. We get an introduction of Iris and her relationship with Josh. And we're kind of like, looking at them and, gaining familiarities along with the characters to try and see, okay, they're together, they're this. Along throughout the movie, we find out that Iris is really a robot. Now, some knew throughout the trailer, some didn't. I knew that she was a robot. Not a robot. Actually, I didn't know she was a robot, but I knew something was up with her because of her eyes and along with her hand burning. So I figured that something was up. But how Josh explains to her that, hey, you're a robot, you want to know how we met and how that story came about, how their relationship had this feud throughout the whole movie, how Patrick or Josh was getting Patrick to kill people and Josh felt so controlling and wanted to get Iris back and would kill to get her back and all this stuff. And Josh is killing people. Iris needs to save her life. Guys, the previous review I did was a lot longer. I believe I talked about this movie for 20 minutes ad nauseum, just rambling over excitement. Now, you know how it is. When you watch a movie, you have a lot to say that genuine, not that this is a disingenuine. This is a genuine. I love the movie, but that adrenaline, I meant. That adrenaline when you come out of the movie theater from that reaction and just watch the movie where you're like, fuck yeah, I got a new one to add to my collection. Right now, guys, excuse me. Sorry about that. Right now, I'm just in the midst of doing a lot of other reviews and whatnot, due to my channel being taken down and all the videos being taken down, just wanting to just rewatch movies, re-listen to albums, do reviews again, and things like that. Have a current update. If I'm gonna do the video, I might as well have a current update of it, not talk about it from what my thoughts were from last year. We're already about 4 months into this year, damn near five. And, with that being said, I just wanted to go ahead and take my time and make these videos a little bit more current. So yeah, guys, with Companion, this is a great movie right here. Definitely wanted to get this one on 4K. That's another thing I wanted to talk about was the 4K physical copies coming back. How, streaming services are great, but they're really unreliable. You watch them, your Wi-Fi fucks up, the movie's done. Your subscription is, expired. Your movies are, your playlist, all that's done. So it's a kind of like unreliable source, which, at the end of the day, when you're paying for it, you're getting it. But if you buy the disc and buy your DVD player, at all times you throw it in and it'll play and you have a physical copy. I never understood that with people. I've always been about physical copies. I mean, hell, I don't even really play this off the vinyl. I have, but some of these aren't even open. As you can see with this one, still the tag, and this one's still, the tag, and this one's still wrapped and whatnot. So, I like to just have the physical copy, and due to physical copy coming back and even upgrading to a better quality and better nature for us physical copy fans, I love that stuff. And even hell, even it being, not even so much it being 4K and Ultra HD, but the fact of it being a physical copy, such as VHS. Now, VHS, I'm a big collector of that. I have such VHSs over here, which I don't mind showing you guys. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. I know this is a companion review, but hell, I wanted to go and talk about the physical copies coming back. As you can see, guys, right there, nothing too much. 9 Inch Nails, Home Alone, Joyride, Breakdown, Lightning Jack, and Scorpion King. Now, I know those aren't fucking, all-star, superstar movies, but, just, all-time favorites of mine. Now, guys, I'm telling you with Companion, and also another movie I wanted to shout out that has a really cool release to it is The Substance. The Substance has a really cool VHS look to it and all that. That was another good one. But Companion, guys, I've yet to see this one on 4K. But at the end of the day, the Blu-ray, the 1080p, that quality, the movie itself is great, on its own. This is actually one of those movies due to its beautiful nature, not being too oversaturated like Suspiria, but just being a nice looking film, nice, rich, nice looking film. Everywhere they look at it, it just looks expensive. You're in a nice place. I'm not quite sure what they are exactly, but really fulfilling setting and things of that nature. So movies like that, I really enjoy it being 4K, and it also is a bright movie, so that's going to do you some quality too. A lot of daytime scenes and a lot of especially when Iris is covered in the blood, the color scheme and all that going on, the pinkish hue throughout the movie. So I think that's really cool, guys. The physical copy, I want to get my hands on that. Other than that, guys, what I want to review about this movie and rate about it at the end of the day is really just a fucking 10 out of 10. I have nothing to say bad about this movie right here. That's a lot of things I see about YouTubers I watch, is that they do their reviews, and there's always a part where it's like, okay, I do the reviews, start off with the goods, then I talk about the bads, then my mixed reviews and whatnot. I'm not going to say any names because, some of these YouTubers I watch, I started off being as fan. I still am fans, but I really am just kind of being distant from their videos because it just seems that every review I see, I'm just wanting to hear good things about it, and then there's always that part where it's like, here's the part where I shit on the fucking movie. It's like, you don't always have to do that in a review. If you love the movie, you loved it. I hate where it's like, and I just wanted it to be, okay, dude, the fucking movie wasn't made for you, okay? Like, if I wanted it to be, I wish Companion would have had Trent Reznor and fucking Atticus Ross through the soundtrack. I'm not adding that in the review to just be like, well, I wish it would have happened. It's like, come on, the fucking movie's great on its own. And, I appreciate it for what it was. Like I said, guys, a director, this is his first debut. And for him, learning the ropes and things of that nature, because you got to keep in mind, guys, there's directors that have been doing this for years. There's actors that are directors, and they fucking dropped the bomb. Like, take it, for example, I believe, what's his name? Patrick Wilson or something like that from Insidious. And that guy right there, he directed an Insidious movie for his debut, and he fucking dropped the bomb. The whole fucking movie really felt like I was watching more of, what's the name of that party movie? Project X? That's what it felt like. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? It felt like more just literally a party movie and a feud between him and his son. And then the red guy will pop up every once in a while. And then he'll be seeing trippy shit. And then it'll be like this. And then it's like, whoa, they're back. Wow. It's like, really? Like we're fucking 50 minutes in. We've been doing all this bullshitting with you guys. Like, never mind, guys. See, never mind. I'm getting carried away. But this being a debut from the director, good stuff, man. I'm telling you right there, like that, you're showing off. You're showing people that you know what, man. Like, um, this is the debut of mine. And quite frankly, when you do shit like this, you can take your time with your next movie. No rush. And quite frankly, even if you do rush, I mean, you know, I'm hoping it's still going to be good, but it's an excuse to let this marinate and to dwell for the fans. And quite frankly, you can, you know, Quentin Tarantino this shit and only have maybe like, you know, 9 movies, 10 less movies and still be a, you know, a superstar. So yeah, guys, want to go and shout out Companion. Sorry for, you know, if anyone who has seen the previous review and maybe liked it or saved it or whatever it was. Sorry about that, guys. But, you know, this channel, I'm hoping it's going to stay. I'm going to try to follow the policies. You know how YouTube is. It might have been because of language or copyright issues. I did have a couple songs posted that weren't mine, but they were just, you know, goodies that I felt that Trent Reznor and, you know, I had some unreleased music on here, even though it wasn't mine. But come on, YouTube. I mean, there's people doing reaction videos that songs that aren't theirs, but I didn't claim that it was mine. I just had it on my channel. But so fuck it, guys. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this shit's here to stay. You know, these videos ain't going nowhere. I'm not doing these reviews for nothing. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, is still gonna be in your likes. I promise. Other than that, guys, let's stay tuned for some more goodies of the year. Companion. I hope everyone had a good time with this movie along with me. You know, I hope they loved it as much as me. 10 out of 10. We're starting out 2025 strong. I also did a review of Wolfman, but you know, I'm actually gonna have to redo that review because I really expressed my love for the movie. But at the end of the day, guys, I think I gave that movie around an 8.5, 8 something. But the movie is honestly a little bit lackluster. It really is, and it's unfortunate because the character is so as commercial status and universal status as it is, it deserves such a iconic movie and more of an iconic role and a little bit more action to and a little bit more woof going on. So gonna do a review on that one, guys. But as for Companion, go and check it out if you haven't. Let me know. Sorry about that, guys. Let me know. So I was looking at the time and I got distracted. So, but let me know, guys, on what else you want me to review, and you know, any suggestions you guys have in store for me. 2025 are starting off really good. Like I said, The Gorge, Wolfman, Companion, and you know, things of that nature coming out. Oh, I'm also going to be staying tuned for Final Destination. Probably going to do a review on Monkey. So other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Oh, also, and the Minecraft movie that has recently come out. Heard really good things about that. Freaking, you know, popcorn being thrown around, freaking SWAT team showing up. So, yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Companion, let me know what you think. Let me know what else I should talk about. And let me know your thoughts on the movie. Thank you guys for watching. And Austin out. Deuces.